My name is Sijin Jacob George. I'm working as Global Relations Manager for ipsr Solutions Limited, and I will be the event moderator for this program. Okay, now let's go into the description of BCM College. BCM College, as you know, is Bishop Tulaparambil Memorial College for Women. This is a women's degree college located in Kottayam, Kerala. It was established in 1955. The college is affiliated with Mahatma Gandhi University and aims at the integral personalized education of the young. It strives to mold intellectually well-trained, morally right, upright, socially committed, spiritually inspired men and women for the India of today. As it is a women's college, the college motto is Sapientia et Gratia, wisdom and grace, the two essential qualities in a woman. Now moving to Red Hat. Red Hat, as you know, is Red Hat Incorporated is an American multinational software company and is the world's leading provider for enterprise open solutions, using a community-powered approach to deliver high-performing Linux, cloud, container, and Kubernetes technologies. Red Hat helps you standardize across environments, develop cloud-native applications, and integrate, automate, secure, and manage complex environments with award-winning support, training, and consulting services. It was founded in 1993. Red Hat has its corporate headquarters in Raleigh, North Carolina, USA, with other offices in 105 plus locations and 40 plus countries. It became a subsidiary of IBM in 2019, and more than 90% of Fortune 500 companies rely on Red Hat technology. Now, about ipsr Solutions Limited. ipsr Solutions Limited is led by a team of academicians and entrepreneurs. ipsr is a public limited IT company with 20 plus years of expertise in software product development, training, placement, and digital marketing services. During the last 2 decades, ipsr has worked with over 500 academic organizations, including universities, autonomous colleges, and technical, non-technical institutions. The training division of ipsr conducts faculty development training programs, seminars, workshops, value-added certification courses, finishing school programs, corporate training, job-oriented training and education, IT and IT-enabled services domain. ipsr was the training partner for the Technical Education Quality Improvement Program, TechIP, a World Bank-assisted project executed in government engineering colleges by the Indian Ministry of HR. ipsr is the world's leading Red Hat training and certification partner with 37 national and international awards and produced the highest number of Red Hat professionals in the world. So far, ipsr has trained candidates from 50 plus countries. ipsr's IT services division is a pioneer in development of academic solution products, incorporating new technologies of artificial intelligence, data analytics, and machine learning. ipsr also has specialized services and solutions for the educational sector, ranging from simple website to complex software applications that help to manage academic and operational activities like question paper generation, campus automation, accreditation process, NAC, NBA, etc., and OBE, outcome-based education. ipsr's placement division has over 1,500 placement type companies and conducts recruitment on all days. Now we'll move on to the first section. That will be the prayer song. For that, we invite Indulega PS. Over to you, ma'am.
There shall be blessing. This is the promise of love. There shall be seasons refreshing, sent from the Savior above. Showers of blessings filling, mercy drops round us are full. But for the showers we plead, there shall be showers of blessing, precious reviving, over the hills and the valleys, sound of abundance of showers of blessings, sea drops round us are fall, but for the showers we plead. But for the showers we plead. But for the showers we plead.
Thank you, Indileka. The next session will be the welcome speech, which is by Ms. Divya S., who is the HOD, Department of Computer Science. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Good evening. A respected Chief Guest, Mr. Ramesh Padmanabhan, Director, redhat GLS India and SAARC, Dr. Mendus Jacob, CEO and MD, ipsr Group of Solutions, Dr. Steffi Thomas, Principal, Bishop Chulaparambil Memorial College, Reverend Father Philemon Kalatra, Director, Self-Finance Wing, Bishop Chulaparambil Memorial College, Mr. Jaimon Kuriakos, Manager, Training and Corporate Service, ipsr Solutions Limited, Saliha Ismail, Assistant Manager, Business Development, ipsr Solutions Limited, Ms. Ankita Jesus, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Bishop Chulaparambil Memorial College, Sijin Jacob George, ipsr Groups, dear participants, my colleagues, and dear students, a warm welcome to all. This is the 7th session of Vaikari 2K21. Vaikari means dissemination of knowledge through words. It's an annual lecture series of Bishop Chulaparambil Memorial College, which was started in accordance with Diamond Jubilee celebrations in the year 2015. Inaugural talk was made by then Honorable Governor of Kerala, retired Justice P. Sadashivam, followed by talks of eminent personalities like former DGPs Alexander Jacob IPS, Jacob Punus IPS, former Ambassador T.P. Srinivasan, and former Deputy Director at the Cabinet Secretariat of 2nd UPA Government T.P. Shashikumar. This year, we decided to continue Vaikari on online platform considering the pandemic situation. We have total 17 different sessions in this webinar series. This decision helped many participants as they are able to attend the expertise talks from their home. Now, let me proceed with my duty. As I have mentioned, this is the 7th session of Vaikari, and for that, we got an eminent personality, Mr. Ramesh Padmanabhan, Director, redhat GLS India and SAARC. He is a former academician with 25 plus years experience in the IT industry. Started as a lecturer, moved on as faculty, technical head, central head, senior trainer, implementation specialist, POC specialist, delivery head, etc. Worked in the capacity of country head, country manager, CEO, and director. Sir, we are indeed very honored to have you as our beloved chief guest in this auspicious occasion. We welcome our guest of honor. Welcome, sir. Dr. Mendus Jacob, CEO and MD of ipsr Group of Concerns and Director of MCA. Dr. Mendus Jacob, CEO and MD of ipsr Group of Concerns and Director of MCA Program, Marian College, Kutikanam, is an experienced academician and Chief Executive Officer. He is a strong business development professional skilled in various areas of mathematics, management, and IT. He was the former director of School of Applicable Mathematics, MG University. Has 23 years teaching experience and 3 years research experience. We are glad to respectfully and cordially welcome you, sir, in the most humble and prestigious program. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Dr. Steffi Thomas, our Honorable Principal, who is the backbone of our college and does not need any formal introduction. He is there for us in every step as a reliable guide, great mentor, inspiring teacher, and as a trustful friend. With great pleasure, we welcome you, sir, to this event. Welcome, sir. Reverend Father Philemon Kalatra, Secretary to Educational Agency, BCM, and Director of Self-Finance Wing of our college, was a great motivation to us. On behalf of 100% here, let me extend a warm welcome to you, Father. Welcome, Father. I cannot proceed further without addressing Mr. Jaimon Kuriakos, the Manager, Training and Corporate Service, ipsr Solutions Limited, and Saliha Ismail, Assistant Manager, Business Development, ipsr Solutions Limited, for their immense support and guidance from the very beginning of this program. Let me extend a warm welcome. Ms. Ankita Jesus, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, BCM College, is an energetic personality. She is an all-time well-wisher of our department, and is ready to help us both mentally and physically whenever required. With great pleasure, let me welcome you to this grand event. Welcome, ma'am. We have many invited guests from different parts of the world. They include academicians, working professionals, job seekers, and students from other reputed organizations. Also, the participant list includes BCM family members, IPSR members, and Red Hat members. I request all of your kind cooperation throughout the program for making this a grand success. On behalf of BCM family, IPSR, and Red Hat, I proudly welcome you to this grand event. Welcome all. With prayers and good wishes, I once again welcome you all to this wonderful function. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Divya. Thank you for the welcome speech. Now, the next will be keynote address by Dr. Mendus Jacob. A few description about himself. Dr. Mendus Jacob is the CEO for ipsr Solutions Limited. He's a professor and director for MCA Marine College, Kutikanam, Autonomous. Dr. Mendus Jacob is an MSc, MPhil, PhD, MIOD. Is an academician and entrepreneur with 30 plus years of experience and is the former director of School of Applicable Mathematics, MG University. He has acted as the chairman and member of many academic bodies constituted by the university. He has served as resource person for many national and international seminars and conferences and FTPs in the topics like mathematics, management, computer applications, outcome-based education, NEP, accreditation, etc. Under his directorship, Maria College Kutikanam has won the prestigious Red Hat Academy of the Year award in 2017 from Red Hat. And also under his leadership, ipsr has won 37 national and international awards from Red Hat and the IT Educational Excellence Award from the ex-Defense Minister of India. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Sijin. Most respected principal, Reverend Father Secretary, respected faculty members from BCM College, most respected Chief Guest of the day, Mr. Ramesh Padmanabhan, who is heading the GLS division, Red Hat GLS division in India. Mr. Gio Joseph is heading the Red Hat GLS sales division. Other dignitaries from Red Hat, IPSR, respected participants from all over India, and my dear student participants. We are very happy to associate with BCM College and Red Hat for conducting this webinar. Actually, we had a very good relationship with BCM College. We have organized many events in the past also. And with Red Hat, we have more than 20 years, around 20 years relationship. When Red Hat started in India, we were the first three partners. We were among the first three partners of Red Hat, offering Red Hat certifications and training. And in 2003, we started the Red Hat training in Kerala. The first time we took the partnership, and we are the first partners of Red Hat in Kerala. And in 2003, we have produced 9 Red Hat professionals. We had only produced 9 Red Hat certified professionals in 2003. But in 2004, we could bag the national award and produce the highest number of Red Hat professionals in India. That shows the technological growth of Red Hat, the potential of Red Hat technology, and the job opportunities. And over the period of time, we could bag around 37 awards, as Sijin mentioned, and we could produce thousands of Red Hat professionals globally. And I'm proud to say that most of our alumni, they're working in top positions in multinational companies. Especially, all these Red Hat technologies, they are useful to the companies, multinational companies, especially during this pandemic time. Every company, they are going for cloud adoption, automation, etc. And Red Hat technologies are widely used for a cloud adoption, automation, and technologies like Kubernetes, OpenShift are in high demand. And especially when Red Hat is acquired by IBM, almost all the IBM clients are using Red Hat technologies. So there is a lot of potential for Red Hat technologies, especially during this particular time when IT is booming. And again, there is a pandemic continuing, and this cloud technology is a booming technology where Red Hat technologies are used. And with my experience, we have a tie-up with many colleges. We are running Red Hat academies in many colleges, even in my college, Marine College also. And some of my students, they are working in Red Hat itself. And some of them are working in IBM or companies like Dell or many multinational companies like that. And the speciality of Red Hat technologies is, there is no prerequisite for that. Even students who are aspiring for an IT job, they may be lacking in programming skills. But when they go for Red Hat technology with a passion, they can achieve very good career prospects in their life. So that is our experience. And I think there are a lot of students from different disciplines, not only from IT background, from different disciplines joined for this webinar. And Mr. Ramesh Padmanabhan is the right person to elaborate on the career prospects, the technologies, and all that. So on behalf of IPSR, I wish all the best for this webinar. And thank you, Ramesh, for coming to this webinar. And in spite of your busy schedule, you could find time at least for 1.5 hours in this particular day in the evening time to spend with us. Thank you very much. And all the best for BCM College and Red Hat. Thank you.
Thank you, Mendus, sir.
Thanks.
Next, we will have the webinar session, which will be taken by Mr. Ramesh Padmanabhan, who is the Director of Red Hat GLS India and SAARC. And he will be taking this webinar on the topic of building career with Red Hat training and certification. A few description about Mr. Ramesh Padmanabhan. He has about 25 plus years of experience in the IT industry and worked in companies including MNTI, Aptech, IIST, Wipro, HP, Quint, RPS, and now he is in Red Hat. He started his career as a lecturer, moved on as a faculty, tech head, center head, senior trainer, implementation specialist, POC specialist, delivery head, and later, finally, he has moved on to a sales job. For the last 15 years, he has been purely into sales and worked in the capacity of country head, country manager, CEO, and director. Primary skills are customer focus, customer satisfaction, CSAT, on field and never say no attitude for any challenging situation. He's also among the motivational speaker, addressing several occasions in the IT industry. He believes in do your basics right with hard and smart work. He insists on excellence, which has been the main reason for his success. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Sujin. First of all, I want to thank the complete management of BCM College, Father, the principal, the dean, all the professors, and also I want to thank the entire management team of IPSR organization. Dr. Mendus is a good friend of mine. I know him from almost like, I can say maybe about 10 years. So it's been a long journey for us. I can see one of the successful IPSR from Kerala, bagged multiple awards, as he mentioned very clearly, as part of the number one Red Hat service provider. With that, I just wanted to start my presentation. I can see there are about 370 people. Really thankful. Thank all of you, especially the management team from BCM, for giving me this opportunity. Fantastic. So next 1 hour we will be together, and you will have to bear with me. I hope I will not disappoint you by giving some boring lecturers. Rather, I will try to keep you engaged. Understand all these participants who are attending today's call are primarily the first of them out of the 371, and then maybe some of them are already working somewhere, but they're still looking for a better opportunity in their life, get onto a better job and things like that. So wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. And considering that we are all virtual environment, having my presentation is not a good idea. I think I will stop my video and get on to my presentation alone. So all the students and all my dear friends, we are from Red Hat. So I want to thank my team member Joseph, who is there in this call, as well as Savita about marketing team. So now let us understand what is Red Hat. So this company is founded in 1993 of 105 locations, for world, 85 offices, 16,500 people headquartered from Raleigh in the US. Our CEO is Cormier. So Red Hat is said to be the largest enterprise open source technology company. And you can see the difference between the number 1 and the number 2. It's 10 times big. The next, I mean, a Linux company in the world compared to Red Hat is 10 times bigger. 90% of the Fortune 500 companies Red Hat products and solutions. We are having almost like 80 plus products or solutions. We are also scaling every product to product mapping courses, almost 60 courses, and every course is related with a certification, and sometimes it is part 1, part 2, depending upon the volume of the product. Hence, there will be 1 certification, but there are 2 trainings. So basically, our company was a community company. It's called as an, but today we are a company. So why we are enterprise company? Working with a lot of projects, starting from 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, and things like that. So today we are proud to say that we are working with more than 1 million projects, 1 million projects. And in terms of the number of products that I mentioned, 80 products, maybe it starts from CentOS or OpenStack or Apache or a Patternfly, then coming on to the enterprise, which is in the last columns you can see in the left-hand side, right-hand side, where it's called as the Red Hat Enterprise Linux, virtualization, OpenStack platform, storage, satellite, or it could be middleware, which is also called as application, or OpenShift, which is a combination of containers, Kubernetes platform. We have the Ansible automation platforms and things like that. Products today, 80 different products. And community versions in the initial stages. Then Red Hat adopted these products and gave a subscription model. Okay. Heard even from Dr. Mendus mentioning that Red Hat is acquired by IBM. Red Hat still has its identity. Red Hat. We are not, I mean, of course, we are called as an IBM company, but our name and entitlement or the title Red Hat remains as Red Hat. So why I'm emphasizing this is because if somebody gets, will that certification get nullified? No, absolutely no. It is still Red Hat. And talking about the Red Hat subscriptions, yes, for every subscription support, we also have something called as learning services. You might have heard GLS. That GLS is nothing but the Global Learning Services. I represent India and SAARC nations. We work in India. Partners who are all called as learning services partners, which is spread across India, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, and recently we have added Maldives as well. Those 100 partners, yes, ipsr is one of the top, then I can say at least top 5. Similarly, we work with 60 plus courses, 45 plus certification exams. We work with a lot of academies. One of the top academies, BCM College. ipsr as a partner. We work with about 70 universities as well. We offer trainings under 4 different verticals. From the application development, which is primarily on cloud computing, where we technologies. Last but not the least, the DevOps. DevOps is one of the most emerging technology in the market today. So this is what we are basically talking and covering, and how pre-pandemic, before pandemic, 90 to 95% of our class. This classroom is generally a Red Hat premises or a Red Hat's partner premises. On-site is the customer premises. But off late, as you all know, we are become more digital. We are capitalizing the digital transformation world, and we have become everything virtual. So we deliver most of the trainings virtual. Pre-pandemic, 90% or 92, 93% of our trainings were classroom on-sites, whereas post-pandemic, 100%, that is now, in the current pandemic situation, 100% we are doing virtual trainings. And we also offer video classrooms or learning subscriptions and also the online learnings. That based. You can learn in your own time whenever you are having free time. And all the exams conducted from Red Hat were conducted in classroom, at least 90%. Also have something called the kiosk individual testing center. So we used to go through that mode. Whereas today, we are proud to say that we are doing maximum remote exams, maybe to a quantum of 90%, and kiosk still exists, but it all depends on the lockdown, containment zones, and available centers to be available. So what is Linux? Why is it important? What is the we are insisting on Red Hat Linux? So you might call it as Linus Torvalds. He is the person who developed this kernel. Kernel is nothing but the basic code of the operating system. Way back in 1991, this particular product was released. Cost. Anybody can download it. That's why it's called as, basically called as a open source. Computer, you have Microsoft, Windows, or it could be Macintosh, DOS operating system, something like that. So it's free and it's a open source software. It can run on any platform. We don't have a limitation on this much hardware and things like that. We can work on any platform. These are very highly used in servers and systems with embedded processor. Like, for example, the operating system does not have a look and feel from outside the system. Like, for example, if you go to IRCTC, it doesn't look, the computer doesn't look like a, where the application directly feed in the data and then it starts generating the ticket and things like that. So that's like an embedded system, or a system is as a chip inside the, that's what is called embedded chip inside the processor. These are some of the, for example, in your mobile, there's an iOS. That's again a type of a app or embedded along with the processor, or it could be a Android system. Operating system in particular, it is embedded. So this is what we call it as, I mean, typically Red Hat Linux environment. Why? Highly secured operating system. There is virus attack, will not have any malware functions. Heard about Ubuntu as an operating system, or OpenSUSE, Fedora, Debian. These are all some of the equivalent distributors. Having said that, these are most of the time system an enterprise Linux. We call it RH. RHEL stands for Red Hat Enterprise Linux. That means by nature powered system, you will not change as Windows, or it shows make the source code changes. Thing is, what's open source, most reliable and the better community support. So this is one of the open source technology organization. So today, I am proud to say Red Hat everywhere. Let us start from the GPS cab, where you can see Ola, Uber running very effective. You know where the car, all these controlled by Linux operating system. You can anytime money, all-time money type of counters where you can draw money. It could be Citibank or a Yes Bank. The entire banking system works on red. You can look at the power is on in a particular city, particular place inside the city. It could be in a particular area. The entire electric power system Linux platform, or you can energy consumption management. It could be on high-end cars, like managing the high-end machine learning, artificial intelligence importance, navigations in the sea, oceans or it could be manufacturing of medicines, manufacture. Like for example, so many buyers of a particular medicine, how many medicines to be manufactured, what should be the validity, what quantity of the city, and things like that. So the entire management system of the pharmaceutical industry runs today on Linux platform. The entire electricity board, from the Bangalore electricity board, or it could be the Karnataka electricity board or any state electricity board today, they all run on the telecommunication industry. Telecom industry, where the signals are passed in the air and we are able to talk to each other. Even I am able to talk to you people. That's completely running on Linux. Any flight navigation system, the altitude of the flight, even the rocket management system, it could be in ISRO, everywhere. So this is one particular blueprint of our organization where we are present in every industry today. So what type of jobs? What type of jobs are available in the market? Generally the requirement in the market is artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, cyber security, Internet of Things, cloud computing, engineering, full stack developer, software engineer, robotics process, system administration, network engineer, and things. So for all these jobs, Red Hat Linux plays as a platform. You may be surprised. Our first title, System Administrator, it says RHCSA. So RHCSA, people get confused. Okay, should I be after doing my engineering? It is not like that. Any of these verticals still can be fulfilled when you are having the basic platform on Red Hat Linux. So what kind of, this is not my slide, or these are all the searches that we have done in the Google. If you look at a salary package for a Linux job in India, may it be a BCM or an, see the packages in the range of 4 to 9 lakhs. Similarly, on an average, a Linux system administrator's salary in India is about 4 lakhs. This is a starting salary. Of course, there are instances where we are having. So I'll tell you one more important information. Dr. Mendus clearly mentioned. So we ourselves hire. We hire. So when we hire, we go to those colleges where we have had resources. So it's very much possible that we come to BCM colleges. Of course, ipsr is supporting files every now and then when they're in the final year to get the job placements within Red Hat. Recently, we have hired more than 35, 40 people, or it could not be in thousands. But even that small number of colleges where we are assigned a Red Hat Academy, we are already signed up a contract. Only those colleges we go and hire people. So that's one of the advantage that we are having. So what is this certification? Why we should do certification? What is the difference in different certifications? Firstly, let me give you a little glimpse of Red Hat certification. So once you are certified, when you have a chance of a value-added certificate along with your degree, you get hired faster, you get promotions, you get networking opportunities, you will be always at par with the industry, because there is a huge gap between what is taught in the colleges and what's required in the market. So this gap is where most of the colleges try to bridge by associating with the IT experts, OEMs, the original equipment manufacturers like Red Hat. That's where we fill the gap and build that particular synergy between what is required in the market, partners, and lot of partner programs. Intentions of the organization will be drastically more. This is a professional credibility. So making the technical engagement is a question asked to you. How many? The moment you say I have 3, the credibility professionally will increase. Of course, you also have a personal goal which can be met. Okay, this year, next year I'm going to do 5. So that's the way you will also gain some goals. This is the most important requirement. Till the time you are not certified, you will not be able to sustain. So how is it different? How is it applications? Let me take one example, important example. During the month of May last year, it was pandemic and almost all IT organizations were shut down. Even we were little concerned about how do we place the 2019 students. What should we do? How do we place? So for my surprise, I got a call from CTO of Airtel. He called me. He told Ramesh, I need 720 people to be taken. Services engineers. If you have any student who is passed out is 2019 and he is a Red Hat certified engineer, at least Red Hat certified. If he is certified, there will be an interview formality. Can you give me 2,500 profiles or 3,000 profiles? I will shortlist 720 and take them. They can work from home. We are working with a salary package of annum. Please give me profiles. Wow. I was really thrilled. In the pandemic situation, company like Airtel wants to take 720 because Airtel is really glooming in the market at that time. Everybody wants to do online learning, online classes. They predicted it. Then immediately I called for a meeting. Maybe ipsr was also part of the meeting. All my 100 partners, we called and told, can you please source profiles? Your academies, get me the profiles. I should be happy to provide them to Airtel. The surprising part, I got the shock of my life. How many profiles I might have got? Maybe somebody is telling 10,000, somebody is telling 5,000, somebody may say 2,500. So honestly, I got 0 profiles. Not a single profile. We were all like surprised. Wow, what is happening? Do you anybody in the colleges who are Red Hat certified, unplaced? Yes, that is the truth. Whoever is Red Hat certified, they are already placed. There's no profile available. Already they are in jobs. Why would somebody quit a job and come to Airtel's offer? This is the reality. So this is what is the surprising part. Pandemic situation. When we had an opportunity, I'll tell you one more example. During March 2021, that's about 6 months back, we had, in the month of February, we had hired about 20, and we got the profiles from all the colleges who are all 2020 pass out, engineering. So then we hired all the 20 people from our colleges, and for my surprise, I went to one of the college, just it had opened up that you can visit colleges, you can visit customers. So I, along with one of my colleagues, we went to that college. When we met the college principal and dean, I was very happy to say that 2 students from your college had. I want to take a brochure along with my partner. I went to the college. I showed the brochure. excuse me, ma'am, please see the highlight. These two students were actually part of your college. Today, I am proud to say they are part of my company. They have joined us. We have interviewed them in the last 2 months. We have hired them. They are already principal and dean, both of them happy. Wow, superb. Ramesh, I'm really very happy. So then she asked me one question. Ramesh, tell me, how many people got certified past year, 2020 batch, pandemic, how many people got certified from my college? I checked the placement officer who is next to placement officer. I asked him, sir, how many? He told, ma'am, 90 people, 90 people got disappointed, sad face. She told, out of 90, you have placed only 2. Why? 20 requirement, you should have placed all the 20. Why only then? Is with your gentleman. Why didn't you provide all the 90 profiles to me? He told, madam, 88 people are already placed in Cognizant, TCS, Accenture, many other companies. Only 2 profiles were left. That's what I gave had also observed the reality. So, what I want to say here, nutshell, as very rightly told by ipsr director, CEO, Mr. Dr. Mendus, he mentioned very clearly, he is having his own resources, thousands of people who are placed in MNCs. Red Hat need not play automatically. Till the time you are running behind excellence, don't run behind. Success will come back behind you automatically. So my interest, being a Red Hatter, maybe you may feel that, no, this is the reality. So how is Red Hat certification different to other certifications? You may see there are a lot of certifications in the CompTIA, Microsoft, or so many other certifications are available. Now, how is Red Hat certification different? Yes, we are different. So most of the certifications are outsourced to a third party, like a Prometric, VUE, Center, Pearson, VUE, like a third party center. That means they are outsourcing, conducts exam by Red Hat itself through Red Hat partner, but the examiner will remain as a Red Hatter or a Red Hat certified proctor. And our exams are not MCQs, they are performance based exams. Now, let's based example with an example. Performance based exam means we look at the performance of not answering to learn to hire a break dancer. I am the break dancer. I know break dance. So I go to the company. I say, madam, sir, can you please hire me? Because you have put a post called as break. They say, okay, sir. Can you please bring a certificate which says you are a break dancer? So then I say, okay, go to a ABC Dance Academy. Tell them I'm a break dancer. Distance or give me a test. You can join for the job. They 5,000, 6,000, what are the fees? Okay, I pay. Then the first question, they are asking me to sit in the exam. Question number, some 60 questions. Each question is a multiple choice question. There are 4 answers. They will put the question, I have to answer. For example, question number 1. Can you show me which amongst the below 4 pictures or moonwalk step? So I know one picture is one fellow lying on the ground. Another picture, one fellow climbing the tree. One fellow is trying to walk. And the 4th one is the real moonwalk step. The moment I see that, I know this is the right answer. I click the right answer. Second question, can you show me which among the below pictures is a glass wipe? So there is a step glass wipe step. Yes, I can understand by seeing at the picture. Now, if I get passed, yes, 95% you have scored. Wonderful. If I go and give this certificate to my Accenture, Accenture will say, okay, you got certified, 95%, come. I will acquire you. Now, what is my job? I should do breakdance morning in the data center, afternoon in the my colleagues, evening in the bigger conference room, or in a seminar hall where my clients are going to see. This is my job. Morning, afternoon, evening, I have to keep on doing breakdance. Now, with that said, will I be a proven perform? Not sure. Okay, let's assume the same student is going to Red Hat Dance Academy. And I say, sir, I want to get certified. Accenture is offering me a job provided I have a Red Hat breakdance certification with me. Okay. Red Hat says, okay, please come, sir. The moonwalk step. No ticking the answer. I have to do the moonwalk. Examiner is sitting in front of me. If I don't do properly, I'll say, sir, unfortunately, you fail because you did not do the dance correctly. Come back. So, in that way, let's assume the break, I will remove the title. I will call system administrator. Word breakdancer with system. It had system administrator is asked to perform, no MCQs. Perform the action. We will tell him, can you please create a user account and assign him so and so rights? He has to physically, please create a virtual machine using the given hardware and the size of the virtual machine GB, you should be able to deploy and these three users kindly assign permission. Somebody has to sit and do this entire exercise. That means forms in front of the exam will be passed. So that means we don't claim that everybody who comes to us, unless know the work, unless you are performance based, we cannot certify you. Age, number of people who passes the exam in our exams, maybe in the range of 65 to 70, but those 65, 70 people out of 100, they are sure to work, sure to deliver because they know the job. Red Hat will not certify any Tom, Dick and Harry unless and until he knows the job. This is the authenticity of Red Hat. This is what jumps. Whether you are attending a class exam or everything will be performance based. And once you pass, if you are having a cert ID, when you give the cert ID to anybody, person can put the cert ID in the Red Hat website. He can know how many times you failed, when did you pass this exam, how many more exams. You cannot bluff. Anybody cannot give any wrong answer. They have to say that I cleared 2 exams, but first exam I took 3 attempts, second attempt I took 1 attempt. It is validated immediately. Every exam, not that 1 or 2 exams we are having MCQs or 1 or 2 exams only performance based. No. Every exam in Red Hat is a performance based. This is the reason why our certifications are more valid in the market. They're really, really valid in the market. Which sector or industry will hire students after you finish Linux certifications? There is no limit. It could be internet sector, finance sector, insurance, healthcare, airlines, e-commerce, oil and gas, telecommunication, transport department, online food delivery. It could be government department, services in the space research, military technology, SaaS, as of course, product development companies. Infosys will need, Wipro will need, TCS will need, IBM will need. What about Airtel's, Vodafone's, BSNL or ONGC, NTPC, or it could be a Railtel or IRCTC or Aadhaar card. Today, we are proud to say that at least 90% and above Fortune 500 companies we are present. 100% of airlines works on Red Hat. 100% of telcos, healthcare companies, yes, they work on Red Hat. Commercial banks, most of the commercial banks, or they work on Red Hat. Government projects, it could be Aadhaar or a Railtel or IRCTC, they work on Red Hat. So if you look at the world is run. I'll tell you the most surprising part. You look at the second row, left side. There is a gentleman holding a globe. Gentleman, you see, companies like Google, Amazon, and even Microsoft use Linux to power their cloud services. That means even these companies are using, may it be a Titanic rolling system, the movie, or it could be anything like a railways or air traffic control, or it could be even navigation system, traffic signals in some of the countries, Android applications. Oh my God, any and every technology works on Red Hat. So today's world, if you know what is value add is very, very critical. Let me take up the example. There are three scenarios. In first scenario, company one, they hire you, they pay you salary. 30 days count, do your job, take your salary, go. It's as simple as that. But there is another company number two, they pay you salary, they also take care of your cab. They provide transport services and also provide a breakfast in the and a tea and a coffee in the evening. But salary is almost same, maybe 95%, 98% is same. So first one is company one, second one with the value add, company two. Let's assume we have another company. Not only that they give you breakfast and coffee, tea and salary, but also they give you little more facilities. Increments, not small. And they also give a travel package. When you travel using a flight, they give you some allowances and things like that. So obviously, when given a choice, company number three, even company number three gives 2-3% lesser salary. I prefer to go with company number three because there's a lot of apart from your basic salary. It's as simple as that. When you're coming out of your engineering or your degree, when you're holding a degree, when I come to that company as a recruiter, let's assume I'm coming from either TCS or Cognizant or any company. When I see your profile, you are 72% engineering. Wow, very good. There is one more profile, 68% engineering plus 3 value-added certificates, 3 micro. That's double wow. Wow. Take percent lesser number, no problem. But that fellow is more productive from day one. That is where today's world plays the value add. 69, 65, 60%, they're all but 265 to value-added certificates. Wow. Most of the core that difference. If he is value-added, maybe one less, doesn't matter. So Linux skill for all the IT. So there may be a little conservation in the market that, okay, I should be a information technology engineer. No. Not polytechnic student. Any person, IT jobs, your technical skills. The moment you have these, you can easily job. Oh, you may say, why people and then train? Of course, it becomes an enormous investment, but time is a problem. Mind, Red Hat as an organization is associating with colleges and bridging the gap. Of course, your basic is very critical. Having said that, you should always have a value add. Value add in association through partners like IPSR, associate with the college, and then build the skill set in trying to turn these academic in who can be enterprise ready. The college students can become Red Hat certified, training within your campus. By the time you come out of the college, you're also having a campus knowledge, corporate knowledge. Of course, provide certain benefits in the form of, firstly, whatever we charge the course material to a cost to every corporate, we charge them per book so much cost. But here, for students, we give them the HTML content free of cost for a given period. Certification exams, they are charged at 50% of the market price. And many times, even the ready to become members, we charge 75% discount to them. We charge only 5%. And these exams are conducted within your premises. We give a lot of expert certifications, and also we opportunities within your organization by putting the placement cell within your organization place. We don't guarantee placement, but yes, we surely try to place. We have 45 certifications or 60 courses. That doesn't mean that anything availed from during your college. Rather, we provide certain core systems like system administration 1, 2, 3. Similarly, area, the OpenStack administration 1, or it could be containers, Kubernetes, and Red Hat OpenShift administration level 1. Similarly, in the middleware application development area as well, we provide application development 1 enterprise edition, as well as application development implementing microservices architects. The moment you try to learn these trainings and apply for certification and you become certified, these are all some of the logos that you get: RHCSA, RHCE, RHCEAD, RHCEMD, which is microservices developer, or RHCSCK, which is containers and Kubernetes exam clearing. It all starts. It's very important for you to know what is enterprise Linux. The entry gate, multiple technologies, RHCSA, that is, you complete RHCSA, you enter into the world of machine learning, solution architect, system administration, serverless or containers or IoT, data scientist, DevOps, security systems, database experts, etc. The gateway for you. It forms the entry point for you. Get ready for it. Transition is an on. You feel the anxiety and achievement when you are really making it for yourself from your college. Can say, Mr. If you start getting, you will surely make it. You can see a lot of sense of freedom. You also get the source of income guaranteed, because every parent will always have some ambition. Son will become engineer. So from next month, the moment exams are going on, and many parents, of course, I know there are some parents who says, okay, let him study higher, let him enjoy another 6 months, then we will look at it. But job is very, very critical. There are ambitious situations. The moment you become degree holder, you always look for an aspiration to become a employee. So all these expectations and meeting your goals can happen with this 6H model. So that's honesty, humility, health, hungry, hard work, and human values. The moment you keep these 6 things in your mind, it's always good, along with a value-added certificate. So you can be a student within your campus, work on gaining your knowledge, and then you start working in the corporate environment.
All right, thank you, Ramesh. I think we'll move on to the last session, that is the word of thanks, which will be given by Ms. Ankita Jesus, who is the Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. A warm good evening to all. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. On the behalf of the organizing committee and institution, I sincerely thank our dignitaries, Mr. Ramesh Padmanabhan, Director, Red Hat GLS India and SAARC, for your valuable contribution. Thank you, sir. And Dr. Mendus Jacob, CEO and MD, IPSR Group of Solutions, for the keynote address. Thank you, sir. I would like to extend our gratitude to our principal, Dr. Steffi Thomas, and our Reverend Father Philemon Kalatra for giving us this opportunity to organize the international webinar series. Thank you, sir, and thank you, Father. I would like to give a special thanks to the moderator, Mr. Sijin Jacob George, and the entire team. I am indeed happy to thank the head of the Department of Computer Science, Ms. Divya S., for organizing such a wonderful section for us. My deep sense of appreciation and thanks to all the participants who choose to live with us and attend the webinar. Once again, I thank you all for being with us this evening. Have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ankita. Thank you for that vote of thanks. I think we are done with the session. Now, you will be getting your participation certificates through the LMS, the details of which will be sent to you by email. We'll be also having a feedback form which you can fill in the LMS through the LMS. That's it from our side. Hope you had enjoyed this session. Thank you thank you BCM management for arranging this session. Thank you Red Hat and the team for arranging the webinar. And I would like to thank all my colleagues and friends in IPSR as well, and all the people who attended this session. Thank you for being patient and to attend the webinar and to thank you.